My number one playbook in Madden is the spread playbook, or as known in Ultimate Team, the pass balance playbook. I think this is the old Chip Kelly playbook. It's all shotgun except for 2 pistol formations. If you have a quarterback that can run the read option, this playbook definitely excels the most. There are a lot of different motion plays in here as well, which I love a lot. There's a few triple option plays which you don't see in any other playbook, and there are 2 triple option plays out of shotgun which aren't in any other playbook that I know of as well. This playbook for me definitely has the highest ceiling in how well I can do, and there are a few drawbacks. Obviously, it's only shotgun, so if you want to go in the I form, all that, you can't do this and that. So that's the only real downside if you want to do that. Number 2 playbook is the Saints playbook. I know a ton of people that use this. Obviously, there's a lot of pitch plays in here at the I form. It's a very balanced playbook which has a lot of different formations which are all viable. Overall, this playbook is a very balanced playbook, and I think my favorite thing about this is there are a lot of different routes that beat cover 2 deep on the outside between the safety and the corner, which you might get like 1 or 2 of those routes that in different playbooks, but the Saints playbook have like 4 to 5 of them that can all beat the cover 2 deep on the outside, which I love. Number 3 is the Patriots playbook. It's another playbook a lot of people use, and it's probably my second favorite playbook to use after the spread. This, again, like the Saints, is a very balanced playbook. The one thing for me which I like is the shotgun plays. They have a few unique formations where the running back will motion out as receiver, or the wide receiver motion into the slot. There's also, I like the empty formations. They have 2 of them. The one with the double tight end and running back has a few nice plays in it. There's also a few good screen plays in this formation as well. The only real downside to me about this playbook is obviously there's no read option, and that's how I like to run the ball. But if you like to run out of I form and single back, you can in this playbook, but that's the only downside for me. My number 4 playbook is the Carolina Panthers. This playbook is very good if you can run the ball out of it using a mobile quarterback. My main takeaway with this playbook is there are some very nice read options out of the pistol as well as the shotgun, and there are 3 unique quarterback runs in this playbook which you can't find anywhere else. They do have, I think, right around 20 different shotgun formations, so you can pass out of it, you can run out of, they got the I form, the single back, all of that. So it's very balanced as well. They also have 3 different empty formations, which are all very nice empty formations which you can pass out of. So that's also a plus to me, especially if you have a running back that can run routes and catch. The main drawback about this playbook for me is that if I can't get the run game going, there is not enough passing plays that I love, even though they have a lot of different formations, especially shotgun, that can keep me going if the run game fails me. This is just, it's really a hot and cold playbook for me, where I can find myself doing amazing for a long stretch, and then I'll hit that one game where I just can't run the ball and the passing doesn't come, and I'll just bench the playbook for a few days, but I'll end up coming back to it. So those are my top 4 playbooks that I mainly use. There are a few other solid playbooks as well, such as the Raiders, Packers, West Coast, Chiefs, and Titans, which are all hot and cold for me. And you can definitely thrive out of any of these playbooks that I just named. There are a few others that are solid as well, but these are just the top 4 that I mainly use.